Hi Gypsies, this is Joy. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading today, and this is regarding why are people drawn to me or find me attractive. And of course I'm saying me, I mean you. We're going to look at your physical appearance, your personality, and how you deal with your emotions, what people find out about that. Now, you've got 3 pouches to choose from. The first one is what's called a jacquard pouch. It just means woven fabric, and it's got polka dots on it, and of course it's got a gold underlay to it. This one here is sort of a snakeskin looking fabric, and it's also got gold. And then this last one is actually a soft kind of fabric, and it also is, I don't know how you describe that. That might be sort of considered like an animal print too, and it has a gold underlay, of course. I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you want, I mean, that's great. I appreciate my subscribers for sticking with me. Thank you so much. I do these videos about twice a week, and let's get started, okay? Hi Gypsies, this is Joy. You are group 1. You chose the woven jacquard pouch, the little polka dots on it, and of course it's got gold in there. Of course it does. Anything sparkly. This tarot pick a card is going to be why are people drawn to me or find me attractive, and of course by me I mean you. So let's go ahead and see what's in our tarot card pouch. We've got, of course, the tarot cards. And we chose the pink container. This has got orange in there. It's for lifting mood and reducing stress. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we've got in here. Okay. E7. Oh, this is a pretty stone. E7. Let's see. Blue Crazy Lace Agate. Can you see that? That's pretty. Alright, that is Stone of Communication, helping those who have difficulty being heard by others or who need confidence and articulation to share their truths. It provides clarity of thought and unwavering intent in regards to what matters most. Okay, so it sounds like in this case, communication is something that you're really, really good at. Okay? I'm going to move this over here so we get more light. Okay. Okay, so we're going to first look at your personality, and sacral chakra upside down. We've got the Hermit card, and this is upside down, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, all right, so it looks like one of the things that developed your personality, or maybe we can say a series of things, it looks like you've been hurt in the past, and this has made you not trust other people, and I should say older people. This would be older people. You're not trusting them, but this experience that you had, these tough experiences that you had growing up, has made you very considerate of people your age, because you just can't help but remember how tough it was for you. So you want to help them. So you're very considerate. You like to help them. Sometimes sometimes to a fault. Sometimes you are very impulsive about it and don't think about the toll that it takes on yourself. But you're a very selfless person, which is a wonderful characteristic. And I have a feeling that especially people that you like to help can sense that. They don't know what they're sensing, but they're drawn to you because they feel like you will help them, and you will help them, whatever is possible for you. And sometimes this is to a fault. Sometimes it does hurt you, and it does wear you out to constantly help people this way. Yeah, that's lovely. So this is actually interesting. We've got this heartache and loss card. Now this is upside down, and this is a 5 of Cups. Wow, and 2 of Wands, and wow, you know what I'm getting with this? Okay, wow, this really goes with the other 3 cards that I just pulled on you. So we're talking more about emotions, and this does tie in with the other. It looks like you're not trusting your parents. I'm feeling like that's really. I feel like you feel like your parents have really let you down, and that's sacral chakra closed right there. You have experienced heartache and emotional loss, and that has really developed your emotions. You tend to be a bit of a pessimist. But you will always, even if you're sort of a pessimist with your own circumstances, you will always help other people. And you always help other people. And even if you think your situation is really bad, you will be totally optimistic when talking to other people that you want to help. So you'll say to them, you can do it. You're really great. You can pull yourself out of this hole that you're in. So you can be optimistic for other people, but not for yourself. Not for yourself. I feel like you've got a block here with your parents that you'll want to heal, by the way. You will want to heal this. Wow. So this is a classic case of you being able to stick up for everybody else, but not for yourself. So you can communicate for other people, but not for yourself. All right, so that might be something you want to work on, okay? Now, we're going to look at your physical appearance and what it is about you that make people drawn to you, okay? Accelerated motion. The Lover's card. And the Empress. So I'm feeling like with these 2 cards here, I'm feeling like you have a very maternal aspect to yourself. I'm not saying that you're pregnant. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that people are drawn to you because, now this is interesting, because I feel like you've got some emotional baggage with your parents, and yet because people sense that you will help them, I feel like you've got a maternal kind of aspect to yourself that they're drawn to. You might look a little older than people your age. You come across as very confident. very loving. And as I say, you, as long as it's dealing with other people and helping other people, you are totally optimistic, and you've got a kind look to you that people are just drawn. They're just drawn to that. This is going to, this may exhaust you in the future. Right now you're okay because you're younger, but this kind of always looking out for everybody but not for yourself, and then having this emotional baggage with your parents, it's going to exhaust you. So this is just an aside right there, a little warning that I'm getting. Now let's look in, I've got some cards here from your little fairy, and we're just going to look at what advice that they've got for you. Okay, so yeah, it looks like this situation with your parents has kept you up at night worrying, and you can't stop thinking about what it was that they did to you. Okay, so your fairy is essentially saying that unless you deal with this, unless you deal with the feelings that you've got with your parents, and they could have passed, but you can still deal with it, okay? Unless you deal with that, you're going to have a tower moment, which means you're going to all of a sudden it's just going to be too much, and it almost feels like it's bordering like a nervous breakdown or something, or you're just going to exhaust yourself is what it is. Your guardian, your fairy is talking about how you work so hard for everyone, and here we go again with the Empress and how you mother everyone. Empress. Yeah, how you mother everyone. You give away everything that you have. Here's the page, giving away happiness. And so, yeah, so your fairy is talking about, please look at yourself too. Save yourself first, and then you can save other people. So that's what the message from your fairy is. And learn how to communicate for yourself. And by the way, this might be a stone that you can use to meditate with. Hold it in your left hand. You could have jewelry made out of this and wear it against your skin. This is all helpful. But you've got to communicate for yourself. You've got to stand up for yourself and not just for everyone else, okay? That's what I'm getting with that. That is one of the great things when you have a tough time when you're growing up, is you can use that and help other people, and that's wonderful. But you've got to let this other part go. And I'm not saying just forget how you feel about your parents. No, you've got to deal with it. You can't just forget it and shove it down. That's not good either. So I would suggest therapy. Talk to somebody, a good friend about this. Be honest about your feelings. Nothing wrong with your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. It's what you do with them. And you might get self-help books. Those are always very helpful. I'm going to put some suggestions in the comments area for you, okay? All right. Thank you very much, Group 1. I hope this was helpful. And thanks again. Thanks again for coming to visit me on my channel. All right, have a great day, Group 1. Bye. Hi, Group 2. You chose the metallic, I guess, animal print snakeskin kind of looking pouch. Let's go ahead and check out what's in here. We've got our tarot cards, and we've got the green container. This has got pine in it, pine scent. Okay. Eases acne. That's always good. And arthritis, muscle pain. So that's good. I'm wondering if with that one, I'm sort of feeling like you're somebody that likes to work with your hands. All right, let's see. E4. Let's check that out. All right, this is a white howlite. Isn't that pretty? White howlite. And let's see, represents spiritual qualities of stillness, tenderness, and open-mindedness. Well, isn't that wonderful? That's beautiful. All right. Now, let's go ahead and check out why people are drawn to you or find you attractive. Drawn to me and find me attractive, and that means you, not me. Okay, so we're first going to look at your personality. Hope, but this is upside down. The High Priestess, this is upside down. Queen of Swords. Okay, so all right. So I'm feeling like you, because of how you grew up, you're very quick to talk about what you want, you know, and to say things that maybe, because what I'm okay, so you might end up saying things that later you wish you hadn't. See how this happiness, how this water is just coming out of this empty cup because what you said was maybe a little cutting. You feel like, now you are you're a psychic person, but you don't think you are. You don't believe that you are. You would like to be. You think you would like to be, and you don't feel like you want to even hope that it's true, because if it's not, you'll feel embarrassed. Now, you're somebody that likes to have fun, and you're the life of the party. Your voice is loud and very definite. Nothing wishy-washy about you. I mean, you're like, bam. I think you don't realize that you can read people and what that means. What that means, that you can read people so easily. And it's because you are psychic. You stand by your friends, and you are a force to be reckoned with as far as that goes. Yeah. All right. Let's look in your emotional area here. Mental conflict, and that is right side up. Six of Pentacles. This is upside down. Page of Cups, and that's upside down as well. Wow. Okay, so yeah, there's a part of you in your makeup that, because of what you experienced as a child, there's a part of you that you've sort of cut away from yourself so it doesn't get hurt anymore. And it makes you not give everything that you have to give. There's always a part of you that holds back. You hold your heart very, very carefully, and hold it against yourself so it doesn't get hurt anymore. But as I say, these experiences that we have when we're younger, they may scar us in a certain way, but it also, there's always two sides, okay? And I feel like you are a champion for other people. They see you as a leader, and I see you as a very strong person, but you can be stronger if you deal with this conflict, this what you went through when you were younger. People are drawn to you because you are a leader, because you are able to excite people and get them motivated, and you know what to say. You know what to say. That may have been more in the past that no, it's right now too, but it's not as bad. You've gotten better at knowing what to say and when to say it, so that's good. But so you've got a very powerful voice, and you offend less people than you used to, so that's great. Always two sides of a coin, right? All right, let's look at your physical characteristics. Oh, here we go again. And I shuffle these cards really, really great. I even pull the cards out from the middle of the deck. So this is, we've got accelerated motion, the Hierophant, and the Empress. Wow. Okay. So in this case, I feel like you're somebody that's able to round people up quickly, okay? You are, and yeah, it's showing you as a leader of people again, and you come across I'm getting the feeling that you're even if you I'm seeing some height. But even if you are not tall, you appear to be tall because of your presence, because you're such a strong presence. So it doesn't matter if you're small, it doesn't matter. People see you come into the room. They can sense you. And you come across as very vital, and you have a lot of energy. Accelerated emotion in your case, you get things done quickly, and people gravitate to you because they want you to tell them what to do, because you seem so confident. I've got a feeling I'm seeing like something with your mouth. You have, well, you have a strong voice, but I have a feeling you've got an attractive mouth. I'm seeing that as well. So I'm seeing height, and that may just be in people's minds that you're tall, even though you may not be that tall, just because of how strong and vital you are. Okay? Well, that's wonderful. Let's see if we've got some advice here from our little fairy for you. Okay? All right. Wow, this is some strong advice because I'm getting a lot of major cards. Yeah, so your fairy is saying you know how to solve problems and situations that seem to be messy. You know how to fix those, which is wonderful. But your fairy is saying, you know, you've got to deal with your issues, and we're saying dealing. I'm not saying stuff down your emotions about how you feel about people that brought you up. I'm not saying that, because that's not good either. Don't stuff. Deal with them, and you could do that with by talking to maybe a trusted friend. There are self-help books that you can go to. There are groups. So dealing with that. And it's going to make you that much of a stronger person and a bigger advocate for people. You're somebody that is able to look at a situation rationally, and then with your accelerated motion, you're like, bam, 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 this is how you fix it. So yeah, so I'm sensing with you a very, very strong leader, and a man among men, and I'm talking about mankind, you know, mankind, womankind. But yeah, don't turn a blind eye to what needs to be done in your situation. So. All right. Well, thank you, Group 2. That was fun. I always appreciate any feedback that you've got for me. That'd be great. You could put that. You can add a comment if you'd like. So, as far as your stone goes, this white howlite, I'll go ahead and list that in the comments area. If you want to buy jewelry that's made with that, that would be helpful, or meditate with it in your left hand, that'd be great too. All right, well, thank you, Group 2, and I'll be doing another one of these in a couple of days. Thank you so much, Group 2. Bye. Hi, Group 3. You chose this goldish background pouch. Really soft. It feels nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this reading on why are people drawn to me or find me attractive. And by me, I mean you. All right, we've got our tarot cards. Let's see what kind of scent. Blue container, lavender. Okay. Okay. Lavender is good for relaxation, anxiety, insomnia, and menstrual cramps. All right. Smells nice. Okay, so you chose B1, which is Lapis. And you can get this stone quite often in jewelry. And Lapis, symbol of royalty and honor, gods and power, spirit and vision. It is a universal symbol of wisdom and truth. Wow. Okay, that's the first time I've chosen that. I want you to be able to see that. I hope you can see it good enough. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and start our reading. We're going to first look at your personality, okay? Emotional loss. Okay. And that is upside down, by the way. Ace of Wands. Three of Swords. You know, I'm feeling like you had something really horrible happen, somebody taken away from you much earlier than really should have happened to a child, and it's made you very strong though. I'm feeling like it was a sudden death kind of thing that happened, and it just broke your heart, but it's made you very, very strong. And it's also made you a valuable asset for people that have experienced a similar situation. You are somebody that has so much empathy for people, especially people who have lost loved ones, that you I don't know if you are a counselor, maybe some of you are, but you make a wonderful sounding board for people, and it's because of what you've gone through in your past. That's beautiful. Let's look at your emotions from Foundation. This is upside down. Wheel of Fortune, and this is upside down. And Ten of Cups. So once again, it feels like what this is saying is, against the odds, you are a happy person. Both sides of your personality, and I should say your female and your male side, both even keel, wonderful. See how they're holding hands, and look how happy you are. 10 out of 10 cups. You've had some definite road bumps in your life, but you were able to overcome those, and it just shows your strength of character. Strong. You did not have a very firm foundation growing up, but you have learned, and it makes you a very, very valuable person for people seeking advice. You are a slow and measured thinker. When you finally come to a conclusion, it's like 99.9% of the time, because you do take your time coming to a conclusion or what you should do. And that's why you are also so valuable for people to sit and talk to and be a sounding board. That's wonderful. That's really, really wonderful. Good on you. Good on you. Let's look at your physical appearance. Suffering in silence. This is upside down. Queen of Pentacles, upside down. And Six of Wands. And this is upside down. So it looks like you're somebody that doesn't dress. It doesn't matter to you how you dress, or wearing a lot of jewelry, having your hair done. That kind of stuff just does not matter to you. So you're very approachable. I'm not saying you're slovenly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you that kind of thing just doesn't float your boat. It's not important to you. Appearances are not important. Designer labels are not important to you. You're somebody that, let's see, I can see you with sort of a hippie kind of look to you, in terms of the long hair. Well, sort of like me. sort of like me. Long hair, beads, loose clothing, and the thing is, you're pretty quiet, and people might not notice you at first, but I'll tell you what, when they find what a great person you are, you're not going to be in silence much longer. They're going to come running towards you, because you're the kind of a person that people really need to talk to. There's not enough of you kind of people around. You offer great advice. You're kind and considerate. You're very thoughtful of other people and giving of yourself, and if you had $1 million, you would love to figure out how to divide it and to use it for the most good for other people. You'd keep very little for yourself. You're very selfless, and I want to say almost like Mother Teresa, in terms of like thinking of other people and wanting to help other people on a large scale. That's who you are. And you're very non-threatening. You have a kind face, a gentle smile, gentle eyes. I'm seeing brown eyes on some of you. Probably don't, not much, if you're a woman, not much makeup. And your voice is very calming voice. That's wonderful. All right, let's look and see what your fairy wants to say to you in his little voice. Okay. So, you're very intuitive, so you can size people up easily and quickly, which is wonderful and really helps you with how you help people. I'm feeling like, do you see that there's two people in the center here, and this 10 of Cups, your happiness, it feels like you're right in the center there with the celebration. And of course you would want to have a celebration for everybody else. You'd want to have a party for everybody. You've got very strong character, and you've learned how to, you may, because you talk sort of gently and you're so calming, people might not realize how powerful you are, but you are very powerful. And let's see. See this Ace of Swords? It's a hand holding a sword. So you are a very accurate talker, a very measured talker. You don't use a lot of unnecessary words. And by the way, when you counsel people, you let them talk and talk and talk. And a lot of times, just by doing that, they're able to come to the best conclusions for themselves, which is wonderful. Wonderful. All right, group 3. Wonderful, wonderful. That's great. I do these readings about twice a week, and I really appreciate, I just love my subscribers. Thank you so much. I love all you that come on my channel and watch this, and I do so enjoy giving these readings, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, group 3. Bye.